Hey there everybody, Arlos here from Ice Games, bringing you episode 37 of my Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader Let's Play by Owlcat Games. And we are kind of currently in the middle of trying to figure out what the heck's going on with everything. We've got to, well, number one, we've got to kind of go to all of our planets. There's 3 in total that we need to go to for the first kind of quest here, the Blades in the Void here. I've done 2 of them. Oh, sorry, not that one. Reclaim What's Lost. I've done 2 of them so far, so I've been to Dragonus, I've been to Janus, I need to go to Kiava Gamma, but for Dragonus, I do have to finish the Blades of the Void, which is kind of figuring out, like, some Xenos are doing some rapid strikes on colonies and stuff like that. It sounds to me like it is the Drukhari or the Dark Eldar, so we have to do that. We've also got, you know, a bunch of side missions we should be doing. Definitely, I kind of want to do my best to try to do some of these side missions before we go into kind of the next part. I think we're still only on like chapter 2. Chapter 1 was kind of like that first system we were in. I think we're still just in chapter 2. I've also got some rumors and some contracts we need to kind of deal with. Ooh, actually, do I want to do? No, I don't want to do that one. 5 Promethium for 3 Profit Tractor. Profit Tractor wouldn't be so bad. The Xenotech for 3. You know what? Let's grab the Promethium here for more Profit Factor. So they bring us up to 47. Actually, bring us up into something we can get. Too much Adamantine. Okay. Also, I was trying to figure out, because we do have this mission here. If I go to quest here, classified information. Find a hidden cache in Dragonus. I was trying to figure out maybe how to do that on my own. Ooh, what's this? Another place I can go to my ship? Can I go this way? It's got the option to go. Oh, I can just go right from here. Oh, wow, that makes things so much easier. Did I close the door? Return to ship. Go to the voidship bridge. All right. But also, sorry, distracted by all the things here. But I kind of looked it up a little bit, and I figured out where I need to go for that. I need to actually go. Actually, I need to go this way. I need to go to my room. I need to go to this place. But we also, in the meantime, since the last time I did an episode, the first DLC is available. And it's called Void Shadow. So the way it works, it feels like, with Void Shadows, the first DLC, it is a story DLC. They say it's like 15 hours. You do get a new companion. As soon as I load it into my game, it's all like, would you like to turn it on? Because if you turn it on, you can't turn it off. So I did turn it on. So I'm sure there's going to be some random event that's going to start that story going for Void Shadows. I know it has to deal with you get a Death Cult Assassin as a companion, and I know it has to do with the Gene Stealer Cult. That's all I really know about it. Try not to look into it too much. But yeah, very excited for that. But yeah, so for this, I need to sit here, and then I need to choose a book. Mode of force. There we go. I got it. Data bank of Dragonus. So Boom responds with the actions with a quiet grinding sound in a small nook reveals itself in the nearby wall. Inside you find a data bank bearing the Von Valencia's coat of arms. Alright, so we got that. That's what I needed to do. See, now we can leave. And we can do it right here. And I still need to get one on Kiava Gamma. But I do still need to do Blades in the Void. Okay, well, we're going to do that in a minute. So let's head off our world. Don't think there's anywhere else we need to go. Return to ship. Return to voidship bridge. Sure, let's go to the voidship bridge. Been a minute since I've been there. But they've also done some extra little changes with the game. Made it a little bit easier when you're picking out your abilities and stuff like that. I like how they did that. Makes things a little bit clearer, because I remember when I first leveled up, like, there's just so many options. I believe they changed it where instead of just like percentages, it'll start giving you numbers of what it's actually doing behind the scenes. So it's actually loaded to the voidship bridge, and then take a quick look, see if we can find that. There we go. Inventory. Ooh, gonna level up Adira. Actually, that's a good thing. Let's level her up. Only got 2 ranks. Let's see here. 10%. Let's see if anything. This assassin ability costs 0. Gains lethality. A chance to do more wounds. Let's see. Yeah, so they changed all the symbols here. Which it looks like psychic symbols. I mean, as interesting as it is, like, the other ones kind of looked a little bit cooler because they're all different, but these kind of make it a little bit easier to understand. Like, this is a psychic ability, or right off the top of my head. Ooh, a Psyker Majoris. Let's grab that, actually. So that will each level of psi rating provides the Psyker access to new psychic powers. Let's see. And gives us more damage. We're gonna do... should it be intelligence or willpower? Which one deals with psychic stuff? Yeah, we'll do willpower next, and then let's see here. Fire within. Every time a Psyker kills or scores a critical hit against 8 creatures in one combat. Okay, Burning Blood. Uses Psychic Power. All enemies adjacent to Psyker suffer 12 direct damage. Ooh. Oh. We take damage. Same also happens with the Psyker. Oh, okay. Would I suffer damage? You know what? Let's grab Body in Flames. Let me care a flaming kind of character there. Okay, so they did change it a little bit. I see that. Okay, so let's head to the Koronus Expanse here. Guess we could have just head right to the Koronus Expanse. Okay, so we got ourselves some missions we need to do. Oh, is there something else I need to do here? What mission is this? Is there something else I need to be doing on the Von Valencius? Let's see. Keep a Gamma. Forge a path. Bring Hendrix to find the seal on Janus. Oh. I need to. Janus is the second most important administrative center. Oh, I have to head back to Janus. Okay. So I've got 2 of them. Oh, sorry. I got the one on Draconis. Eldarian Distress. New ruler. Okay. Classified information is... Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's head out. See where we're headed to next. Alright, so we are here. We've got some missions up here. Forged a path. Oh, we gotta go head up there. Save the Aldari survivors. We have got Lost in the Void here. Save the Aldari survivors. Okay, I gotta make it all the way over here. But I think we gotta forge a path first. So let's head up north here. It's this one. Find the seal in Janus. And we got some question marks. Interesting. I don't want to go back to the Imperium. Let me go to the Imperium. No, we can't do that at all. Alright, so let's head to Helium Solitus. Warp travel. Keep it yellow. Kind of like yellow, because sometimes crazy things will happen. Alright. Lord Captain, the ship's senior officers request an audience with you. They are humbly awaiting you on the bridge. Alright, so let's end dialogue. See what the senior officers need from me. Always something, these officers. Alright. Oh, you know what? This will probably be the start of Void Shadows. That will be my guess. I love that chair. Lord Captain, if I may request your attention for a moment, I must report a series of highly dangerous violations that have taken place in the fuel compartment. The Master-at-Arms is ignoring my demands, and I am thus forced to appeal directly to you. This is Heinrich Montag? Okay. I don't know who you are. But, you got some neat prosthetics there on your fingers. And you're lighting a cigar with a blowtorch. Cool. And you are clearly a Navy, preacher. Cool. Lord Captain, if it be your wish, we will crack down on the violations of ship's discipline. However, I dare say that the Infernus Master has no right to command the enforcers, and I find his actions to be an outrageous breach of the chain of command. Oh, so he's the Infernus Master. Cool. Infernus Master? Why? We have not yet been introduced. My apologies for that omission, Lord Captain. I am Heinrich Montag, head of the Infernus Guild. I am responsible for preventing and extinguishing fires, as well as handling any emergency situation. Master-at-Arms, I do not believe we have met. Indeed, your lordships. Jocasta Sourback, at your service. I am trusted with the honor of commanding the enforcers and keeping order aboard the vessel. My duty to punish trespassers, suppress disobedience, and repel any and all attacks on the ship. Okay, describe the problem to me in detail. The fuelers have found a sect of some kind. This group practices the worship of the Emperor and has been burning promethium near the fuel line. I beg you to stop this madness before we all go up in flames. I should point out that there have been no incidents in the fuel compartment so far, and that the belief of this sect is do not affect the obedience of the workers and their efficiency in any way. All assemblies are conducted strictly after hours, with the permission of their superiors. However, if we find their practice unacceptable, we will put a stop to them immediately. Does the ecclesiarchy recognize this cult, or is it considered heretical? The matter's beyond my purview. Let Confessor Adalbert be the judge of such business. A plump, rosy-cheeked old man steps forward, voice deep and sonorous. The Emperor protects your lordship. I can assure you there is no heresy festering in the fuel compartment. The sect of the fire prophecies have been tested for purity and found to be in accordance with the creed. Their leader, who calls himself the Oracle of Fire, is devout and submissive to his servant. They do not twist the sacred teaching, and thus, for their chosen forms of worship, these are neither rare nor remarkable. Many such minor cults exist in the Imperium, with the full approval of the ecclesiarchy. All right. What? They're burning my promethium? The amount of residue accumulated by the drainage tanks was so laughably small that it was not even worth recording. If there were any real misappropriation of the ship's resources happening here, I would have already punished them with those involved, Lord Captain. The last sentence carries a faint note of regret. Okay. Does the Oracle of Fire really make prophecies? At least he and his flock believe that the Emperor reveals glimpses of the possible future to him in the sacred flame. Occasionally his visions come true, or so his followers convince themselves. We do not know whether the grace of the God Emperor truly lies upon him, if he is merely a charlatan, or perhaps a blissful lunatic, or a wicked rogue who possesses psychic powers not tempered by his will. A croaking voice interrupts the confessor's words. Lord Captain, as choir master of the astropathic choir, I must be watchful to any threats to the ship's safety originating from the Imperium. I've heard rumors about the Oracle, and so I've sent my adepts to see him. They assert that the man is a psyker. This man who speaks to the warp is a danger to himself and the entire vessel. Both law and common sense dictate that he should be thrown into a holding cell, tranquilized, and handed over to the Inquisition to be sent to Holy Terra. Alternatively, you may also dispose of him in some other way. Alright, I know just how to handle the cult. We stand ready to carry out any order. Ooh. Okay, so we can either let him do his thing. His visions can prove useful. If my Infernus Master says it's a danger to the ship, could be, or they throw the Oracle into a holding cell and hand him over to the authorities at the first port we visit. I kind of want to do that one, just because the Rogue Psyker, but I mean, I do have a Rogue Psyker with me. You know what? The Oracle's visions may prove useful to us. We'll not let law stand in our way. Do keep an eye on him. This is a dangerous decision, but I will obey the Lord Captain. I will do my utmost to ensure that this cursed soul does not cause a manifestation of the war. Emperor, save us. Alright, so we'll keep an eye on him. How about that? Works for me for now. Alright. Head back to the Koronus Expanse. So we got we got a potential rogue psychic. We'll keep an eye on him. You never know. Alright, let's create some new routes. See if we get some more. Yeah, we did get one. Ooh. Found that. Didn't make routes up here though. Alright, so let's visit this sector. And get some planets to visit. Let me get the scan. Oh, we got ourselves bones in the desert. After analyzing the auger data, the officers were surprised to discover that the planet was covered with oceans long ago. An unknown cataclysm caused the seas to dry out and turn the world into a lifeless desert. The most amazing discovery of all was the skeletal remains of colossal organic organisms, some large enough to be seen from orbit. Alright, life is fragile, even for creatures this enormous. Oh, neat. Cool. A scan of this gas or water world. Nothing here, but we do get experience. This world is on fire. Clearly. Anything here? Alright, it's this whole trip been a dud. There's 6 of the Imperial cult. Okay, you were saying something about the Imperial cult. Oh, getting scan here. Oh my gosh, we got nothing this entire time. We have 6 of the Imperial cult who adheres. Transgressions will be punished after death on burning planets. Those who could serve as one such. Okay. Oh, we could put them in there when they're dead. Alright, but we literally found nothing on this. I mean, we got some experience. We found nothing else. Alright. Let's head. Oh, I don't have... you know what? I've only got 7. And I might have to travel here, and that's going to create a couple lines. So let's actually head... No, let's head back here. Permission to report, Lord Captain. Members of a sacred cult operating aboard the ship have requested an audience. They wish to present gifts and introduce themselves to their new captain. Okay, what sacred cult? They call themselves the Bloodspun Web. The cult defends the flagship, but both both internal and external threats. Lady Theodora held them in high regard and looked favorably upon their activities. They have certainly taken their time. Very well. I will speak with them. I will commence preparations at once, Lord Captain. Oh, right. Officer's deck. So this must be the death cult that we... for the DLC. Which is honestly something I kind of wish... I mean, Games Workshop just got rid of them. They used to be units in the Sisters of Battle book. But no longer. There's one Death Cult Assassin model, and it's part of like the Rogue Trader's retinue in on the tabletop. And I kind of miss them being a unit. They're pretty awesome. Bring them back, GW. Bring them back. The button. There we go. They are all about killing. Those on the deck watch in awe as a final figure moves gracefully into a ceremonial pose. Some of the officers whisper in excitement, while others murmur prayers of the God Emperor.
The Undying Emperor commanded us to spin a web of blood around his children, and we obeyed. We obey still. Domin von Valentius, death has whispered your name. We disown Domin Theodora. We renounce our oath to her. And now we give the gift of our blood to you. It is the gift of death. Death has whispered your name. The followers of the tenets of the web swear fealty to their new overlord and offer proof of their devotion. We give you a blade, the silent verdict. The Undying One has chosen you to wield this instrument of death. We give you one of our own, Kibella. She will be your shield and shadow. And we give you the blood of these traitors. The tenets of the web will purify their souls.
Alright, so she's giving us a weapon, and they're giving us Kibella? Okay, cool. She must be our companion. That's why she's got a cool poster. So it continues here. Lord Imperium test succeeded. You have heard many stories about death cults, such as this one. Those devoted holy assassins of the Imperium who have turned death into a form of worship for the Emperor. They are exemplary slayers, invisible executioners, and scourge to traitors, heretics, and fallen souls. Many righteous people honor them as votaries of the faith, while others see their fearsome rituals as frenzied spectacles touched by madness. So let's examine the cultists. The cultists are all voidborn. Their lithe, sinewy bodies are clad in light armor, which allow them to move with an acrobat's nimble grace and strike with an assassin's swift sturdy. The red and black vestments are adorned with sharp spikes and ritual jewelry. With time and training, having worn their garments therebore, you can make out patterns of bleeding lacerations. And let's look at the captain. Oh!
Domin has discerned our essence. This is a great honor for the Bloodspun web. We have woven the bays of this ship together with the threads of our faith for many years. We keep the greatest relic, his tarot, through which he sends us his blessed revelations. We obey the whispers of the Undying One. This is our service to him. This is our service to you.
Devout assassins who believe themselves, or how interesting, devout assassins who believe themselves to be instruments of a higher power. They reveal, the raging sound fills your ears, deafening noise that would be around you. The voice whispers, the voice in our head, I forgot we had a voice in our head. They revel in violence, cannot tell the difference between bloodthirsty and piety. They follow their faith blindly, unaware of how closely they tread to corruption and depravity. Look at them. They stand on the edge of a precipice. The smallest push will send them plummeting into the abyss. You could be their downfall. All you have to do is push. What exactly does a cult like the Bloodspun do?
The tenets of the web teach us to read the threads of the future and understand the hearts of others. When a soul is filled with the poison of corruption, we know its time has come. We bring liberation. 3 strikes, 3 rebukes, 1 blade. This is how we serve the Undying One. This is how we serve you and your flagship. But there are others, the virtuous martyrs who contravene his design without realizing it. Those who have come too close to faltering or committing an apostasy, but have not erred yet. We present such souls to the Undying One.
All right. You kill innocent people?
We do not desire their death. We do not seek them out in the darkness. They come to us. And we usher them from this life, if his sacred tarot reveals that the Emperor wishes to accept these martyrs.
You mentioned the tenets of the web. What are they?
Our laws and teachings, our philosophy and way of life, our art of combat and spiritual dogma. The tenets are the Bloodspun web itself. Humanity owes its existence to the Undying Emperor's sacrifice. It is he who protects us from a darkness of terrors. Hence, each of us has a duty to serve him, and a duty to die for him. To act otherwise is to waste the life that has been given to us by the Undying One, to become a thief. We help others understand this. We help them to live and die righteously.
All right, you have my blessing. May your blades bring swift death to the Emperor's enemies.
The Bloodspun web will not forget your words, Domin. They are the wisdom of the tenets and the benediction of our duty.
Let's see. Tell me about yourself. Are you the leader of the Bloodspun web, or its herald, or its servant?
I am the second spinner of the Bloodspun web. The honor of this title is bestowed only upon those who have ushered more souls than... It is shameful to speak of one's own deeds. I'm here to become your shadow, not to make boasts.
Why have you waited so long to reveal yourself to me?
We were not there when the blessing of death was granted to Dom and Theodora. Our failure brought shame upon the Bloodspun web. We could not stand before you until we restored our honor. We tracked down the traitors and sliced open their bodies. Then we washed the flagship's bulkheads in their blood in a sacred act of ritual purification.
All right, nods towards the captives. Why have you brought these rabble to the upper deck?
So you may offer the souls of these traitors as a gift to him. You have the authority to order their execution. Their blood will bind us together through him. For the God Emperor, the Undying One, is death itself. The Undying One is duty itself. Give the order, Domin. Let a spinner of the Bloodspun web undergo the test of a sacred trial.
You give weapons to the traitors. It's time for Cabela to prove herself.
A dagger that has not sliced through sinew is nothing more than a toy. Let the final dance begin.
And dialogue. Okay. He's going to show us how it goes. How it works. Oh, this will probably be showing us how that... Because we got some new archetypes. And new abilities and stuff. So that's probably what this is going to be.
Your Emperor won't save you!
Alright, her background. Has a remarkable background. As a Death Cult assassin, she can use a special ability called Blood Rain. When used, it causes the target of Calabea's next melee attack to explode in a burst of blood, covering the floor and any enemies behind the target. The affected enemies suffer additional damage. She can also use a special throwable consumable called a Blood Vial to spill even more blood on the battlefield. Alright, Raining Blood. Okay. She's a Blade Dancer. They're incredibly skilled sword fighters who can devastate enemies with 2 special attacks, Blade Dance and Death from Above. Blade Dance ability allows them to make several light strikes against random adjacent targets. If there's only one adjacent target, all the strikes are dedicated against that target. Okay, so you do multiple attacks. When 2 swords are equipped, Blade Dance will deal significantly more strikes. Oh! So if I do 2 weapons instead of 1. Okay, so Death from Above allows the Blade Dancer to swiftly leap to a selected cell, and upon landing, deal damage to all adjacent targets. This ability can be used multiple times per turn, but each use requires a charge to spend. Blade Dancer gains charges by killing their enemies. Okay. Main characteristics are weapon skill, agility, strength. Makes sense. Agility increases their dodge chance, makes their abilities more efficient. Increase more agility means more strikes with Blade Dance. Okay, the strength increases their damage. Most Blade Dance's abilities can be used by a sword equipped. Some abilities available through progression cause wounds instead of AP. Okay. Or cost wounds instead of AP. Okay. So we get some abilities here. Let's speed up animation. Oh, there's more. We can speed up animations now. Let's start the battle. Sure. All right. What is this? Raining Blood. Next single target release splashes blood on a 5-spell. Okay. Let's do that, and then let's do Death from Above and land here. And then let's do... Oh, I see. But I splashed blood on these people. Okay, so let's just do Blade Dance.
Come, the other side awaits.
No.
And then let's go...
As honor orders.
Haha! Oh my gosh. Okay, she's pretty awesome. I like this. Oh, there's gonna be more enemies here. Okay. Alright, let's go here. Let's start the battle.
I bring mercy
Let's
and
try this.
retribution.
I do 1 here, so it's gonna hit these guys. Oh gosh, it's actually gonna kill them. Oh, just more damage. Okay, so now we're gonna do Death from Above and land.
I cannot serve you in
I
this
can't go
way.
that far.
As the tenets.
There we go. And I can do it multiple times, right?
I
maybe
would
not.
that I could.
All right, I guess I have to enter.
Death to
Maybe I didn't do that in the
non-believers!
proper order.
Ah! The Sire's song guides me.
Ow. All right, let's just take
Trust
you
me.
out.
The shadows will see it done.
There we go. You're down. And then let's
I
jump
shall
here.
not.
There we go. All right, she's gonna be an interesting one. Kind of want to have her in my party now. To cut to the heart. To cut a cut to the heart, a cut to the throat, a cut to the stomach. These wounds have been inflicted according to his pleasure. The blood of the apostates will wash away the stain of their treachery, so that their souls may prostrate themselves before the Undying One's throne and beg his forgiveness. I've acted in reverence and shown proof of my loyalty. Do you accept me, Domin Arlos? Will you make me your shield and shadow? All right. Your lordship, the spinners of the blood web were watching, tracking, and killing Von Valencia's enemies long before the warrant of trade passed to Lady Theodora. However, their blade has been known to cut short the lives of highly upstanding persons. But I certainly do not in any way condemn the deeds of the deeply esteemed cult. I am sure they must have a good reason. The cultists are a scourge of the seditious. They bring the unrighteous to ruin. The enforcers respect the Bloodsworn web, for we share a common goal: to bring his light and his harsh justice to the darkest depths of this ship. Scourge of the seditious or not, folk are afraid of them for a reason. A couple watches ago, these spinners took a train driver to pieces for some kind of ritual. I don't know what old Malik did to earn that privilege, though, and who's going to feed his family now. But that's a lower deck problem. What matters is the bloodspun web serves you faithfully, Lord Captain. My predecessor's predecessor once delivered a sermon about how the spinners saved this vessel from the servants of the archenemy. The bloodspun web paid the price in blood, a river of scarlet that flowed the decks from bridge to village. They became the blood of the flagship, the pulse of its veins, the beat of its heart. Their great sacrifice earned them the favor of House Von Valencius. All right. I wish to hear what my Retune sing. Thanks. I've heard through, though only at a distance, the prayers the spinners offer up to him. I've seen how their deeds fill the people's hearts with confidence in the inevitability of his wrath. The bloodspun web's loyalty to the Emperor is without question, as is their willingness to lay down their lives in the fight against the archenemy. Although Lady Theodora never granted the cult an audience, or brought a spinner into her Retune, she respected the bloodspun web and approved of its mission. It is strange. Their shadowy forms are swathed in darkness, yet radiant light burns within them like a scarlet flame. I think it is a good sign. It's rare to see anyone filled with such light, even among servants of the faith. Only you can decide who you follow, Shireen. If you have been wary of these who turn belief in the Exalted One to a morbid set of principles. Let's see. Tell me about the spinner's great sacrifice. The vessel was beset by famine and pestilence during a long warp jump. The flagships wandered uncharted paths in the Imperium for 20 cycles straight. Servants of the archenemy used the desperate hearts of the crew to infiltrate the ship, and death followed. The hungry became the hunted. The famished became a feast. The exhausted crew was too weak and emancipated to resist the invaders, and then the spinners emerged from the depths, and they stood alone against hundreds of foes. Yet they did not falter. They did not sleep or rest as their blade-tip dance brought death. Though many spinners fell, the blood-spun web held strong until the flagship left the turmoil of the war. All right, you will be my shadow. Henceforth, I am your shadow, Don Valencius, an instrument of death placed in your hands of the Undying One, or your hand by the Undying One. For so it was ordained, and so his Terret forspoke. I also come bearing the invitation of the Vizier of the Bloodstone Web. He wishes to know that the doors of the Undying One's temple are open to you. Are you suggesting Lord Captain should go down to the depths of the flagship in search of this temple? With all due respect, the lower decks are for servants and crews. They are not fitting for a place of his lordship. Why is the Vizier not delivering the message himself? The first spinner is old. His abode in the temple beneath the flagship's freight line. He has not left the lower decks in decades. Even a short journey could sunder the spirit of his ancient body. Alright, who is the Vizier? He's the first among us. The Vizier has spun the web of faith for 5 fold longer than I have lived. Blood of the flagship blood, my mentor and teacher. Okay, what do you mean? What Terran? The greatest, most sacred relic of the Bloodspun web. The Emperor's Terran. Only his chosen servants may earn the permission to rain blood upon the cards and perform the reading to see potence of the future, shadows of the past, or tingles of the present. However, the secrets of his Terran are not for the ears of lay people to hear. I cannot tell you more. Not here, not now. Okay, where is the temple located? I'm not permitted to say. If you wish to find a temple, you must walk the path of Saint Irene, the matriarch spider. Hers was the thread that would become the Bloodspun web. Her path began within the flagship, the dark tunnels of the freight line, and that is where you must begin as well. This journey will bring closer to the thread of the web, closer to the undying one, closer to understanding death. I will walk in the footsteps of the matriarch spider. Your journey will begin in the darkest, deepest tunnels. The Vizier awaits you. Alright, so we got a new quest here. Your blade awaits direction, Dominarlis. We will speak again when the time is right. Alright, so we got a new companion. Let's see where this is taking us. Probably out to the Koronus Expanse map. But yeah, new companion. I kind of like her abilities so far. Kind of interested to see kind of what they can. Here. So, Rogue Trader's ship is a city sailing through the void. The ship has numerous compartments you can visit. Navigate these compartments using the map of the ship. You can access. Oh, okay, yeah, I know I can do that. Let's go to inventory here for a minute. Go to you, and let's equip you quickly. Let's see, we got that sword. Let's give that to you. Maybe I should do a dual sword. It's a claymore. No, I don't want that. This claymore is better. 13 to 20, not. 10 to 14. That. It's only one-handed. It is, okay. 10 to 16. Trying to see which one's going to be better here. Probably the elite. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. And then she's got some Medicaid and stuff like that. Let's give her... Oh, I should probably give her a helmet here. Oh. The wearer has 10 or more stacks of Blood Bless. The game resolved. Let's do that. Give her a cool looking helmet. Let's see. Tech use. Bonus to corrose. Give her... Medicate. No, I don't need that. First aid manual. Oh. You know what? Let's give her that. Let's do that. Give extra toughness after that. Whenever the wearer kills 2 or more enemies in a single attack, the attack does not spend all the wearer's MP. Okay. Whenever the wearer moves to their cell occupied by the enemy, the wearer gains dodge against the enemy attacks until the wearer's next. Ooh. I think that would count if I jump over them, maybe. Don't have a navigator power. Well, I don't have any automatic weapons. Let's grab, not the navigator one, let's grab this one. The dodge one. Oh, new boots. Whereas first melee attack in combat cannot be paired to dodge. That's really good. It's... Nope. Let's do the... melee... First melee attack cannot be dodged. Got a cape there. Alright, I'm gonna actually, what I think I'm gonna do is actually level her up. Not recording, just because it's gonna be a lot of me reading through. I'm sure that's 11 ranks. A lot of reading through what kind of her abilities into and stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna do that kind of off recording and kind of show you guys what I do. Close that interface. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for me, let me know down below. But I think this is kind of where I'm going to end this episode. We got ourselves a new companion. Oh, does she show up on the map here somewhere? Where is she? She's down here. Quickly go talk to her. Am I going the right way? I'm not going the right way. I kind of want to see what her little area looks like here. And we've got a new mission to kind of find the leader of her cult.
Domin.
All right, so yeah, we got ourselves a new new companion here.
Maybe.
Very excited for that. But yeah, if you guys have any tips or strategies for that, let me know. Also, if you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like, subscribe button, all that fun stuff. If you don't like it, hit that dislike button too. But please let me know down below if you guys are liking, disliking, all that stuff. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying this series as much as I am. And until next time, keep your stick on the ice.